लिया है वो iPhone 16?
हाँ। We just got our hands on the brand new iPhone 16 Pro in Desert Titanium. It's that time of the year, which is really exciting for Apple fans. And this time it comes packed with no features at all. Nothing. Let's jump into the unboxing. So we just got the phone right here, and as we know from the box, we just got this SIM ejecting tool, because obviously this is a physical SIM model. We've got this nice cable C port to C port, the braided one from Apple, and there's actually nothing else in the box. Apple stickers this year has been removed from the box as well. I don't know, sooner or later they're gonna remove the wire as well. Everything's just disappearing. I mean, first it was the charger, now the Apple stickers are gone, minimum paperwork, just the phone and the wire. I highly doubt it's gonna come even in the box, you know, in the next few years. So first of all, let's start off with the colors. Now this time the Pro series comes in 4 different colors. 3 of them are from the older version, which is the natural titanium, black titanium. Well, this time it's a deeper black. It's the white titanium with the silver, and the new color is the desert titanium. Now for reference, I've got a 15 Pro in the blue titanium, and to be very honest, in my opinion, the colors last year were much better. I mean, the natural titanium was one of my favorite iPhone colors they had launched in years. This time, this color, the natural titanium, as you can see, it is a good color. It's more like a sandy look to it. It's lighter on the back. The ring definitely has that color to it, and some of the edges on the camera, on the cameras on the back. But it does look like the 14 Pro as well, the white and gold one. It does look like rose gold, one of their older models. And I personally think last year, even this blue titanium iPhone that I have, if you compare the 2 colors, the blue titanium was also a fan favorite. I mean, natural titanium was out of this world, one of my favorite colors ever, but the blue titanium was a good color on its own, and it was one of my favorite as well. A little disappointed with the colors this time, but can definitely work with it. Now this year, they've increased the display size on the Pro series. The standard 16 series, the display size stays the same. The 16 Pro comes at 6.3 inches and the Pro Max comes at 6.9 inches. Whereas before, it used to be 6.1 on the Pro and 6.7 on the Pro Max. Now here is a side-by-side comparison of the 16 Pro with the 15 Pro. It's not fairly visible, the increase in the display size, but there's definitely an increase. It's definitely a little taller, a little wider. Same goes with the Pro Max, but definitely there is a difference. The screen this time is bigger, and what really noticeable is, if you can see here, is the borders of the screen, the bezels are fairly thin, even compared to last year's 15 Pro, which already had fairly thin bezels. This time they've taken it a step further and they're even more thinner now, and this gives you more screen, more, you know, display. Let's talk about the brand new AI features in the 16 Pro, and there's none right now. I mean, I was really disappointed in the start. What they could have done is when the 16 Pro came out, they could have added the AI features in the 16 Pro, and later on down the year, they could have come into the 15 Pro, because that's what they've promised. I mean, the 14 Pro is not going to be getting these AI features. It's going to be 15 Pro and onwards. But the 16 Pro definitely should have come out of the box with the AI features. There's none yet. They will be coming further down the line in the iOS updates. But till now, we've got nothing to test out in that category. Now let's talk about the camera upgrades. Visibly in design, there's no such updates, but yes, there are significant changes in the camera this year. I mean, we're gonna have to fully in detail test out this new camera against the 15 Pro and even against the S24 Ultra. For that, a brand new video will be coming soon to this channel. To watch that, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Help us get to 500 subscribers as well. We're a new channel. We're trying our best to get this content to you. But if we generally talk about the camera, this time the main update in the camera is the ultra wide camera. From 12 megapixel, it's straight to a 48 megapixel camera. They're calling it HEIF Max. You can go into your settings and turn it on. Now, the ultra wide camera is also used to take macro shots. Here is a couple pictures for you in using the macro, the ultra wide 48 megapixel camera. And I mean, the detail that this phone captures is unreal now. I think the camera is gonna be something that is gonna be amazing on the 16 Pro, and a lot of content creators, a lot of people who do this for a living, I think the 16 Pro is just gonna be the phone for them. We've also got this time 4K recording at 120 FPS. That's a brilliant feature as well. Here is a footage for you recorded with the 16 Pro. Now you can see this footage. You can even take it down into slow-mo, and because it's 120 FPS, the quality is amazing. The amount of information this camera captures, it's amazing. Along with the video, it's also got brand new microphones now. Apparently 4 studio quality mics inside this phone. And once you're recording a video, you've got multiple options. You can even capture the sound from the surroundings. You can use the sound inside the frame. Now we're gonna play the same video and test out the different microphones. Now they've already captured all the information. This is how it sounds when it's standard. Now, once you go in frame, it's gonna remove all the background music and everything. This is how it's gonna sound. Now, once you go into studio, this is how it sounds. And finally, cinematic has to be extra, has to be a cinema effect. So this is how it sounds. Now let's talk about the chip. Obviously, every year there's a brand new chip. Now, if you go to 15 Pro, obviously the A17 Pro chip is still one of the fastest chips in the smartphone. And now we've got the A18 Pro chip in this iPhone 16 Pro. I mean, if you go for the simple iPhone 16 series, you get the A18 chip as well, but the Pro series gets the A18 Pro chip. Now, obviously there is performance differences, but the A18 chips claims that it could control the AI features coming later on this year, and A18 chip is the one which is going to be really supporting these AI features very well. Now finally, let's get into the biggest update in this phone this year is this camera control button. Now the way to use this button is if you press it once, it takes you straight to its camera. One light press and you get this pop down for the zoom. Now obviously you can add just the zoom from this. I mean, the zoom on this camera is amazing. You can see the quality here on the 5X. Again, a light press. Now you can control the zoom. If you press it lightly twice, it opens these settings. Here you got zoom, You've got the depth, you've got exposure, and all the settings basically here if you press it twice. We'll just keep it at camera zoom at the moment, and once you press it again, here's the zoom again. To click a picture, you hard click once, it takes a picture, and if you hold on to it, it starts recording a video. Once you let go, the video stops. Now, I'd like to test out if this camera control button is compatible with the apps. Let's head into Instagram here. Here's the Instagram camera. And yes, it works. Let's test it out on Snapchat now. Here's the Snapchat camera. Once we click here, no, it takes you straight to the camera. Not compatible with Snapchat at the moment. Now the 16 Pro comes with a better battery as well. At their event, Apple was not clear how better performance this battery is. I think we're gonna do a battery test on this channel as well, another separate video for that. But definitely they claim that it is the best battery they've used on an iPhone yet, which they claim every year. But let's test it out. Now to top it all off, again, Apple, either they could have released the AI with the phone, so it could have been more exciting. And you know that feeling when you get a phone, at least to the very least, 24 hours are really exciting, and you're all caught up in your brand new phone. You're testing out new things and stuff. But this phone, it was just 1 or 2 hours, and 1 or 2 hours of testing, and nothing much after that. Yes, throughout the year it will be exciting when more features come out. Then again, if you're a content creator, definitely upgrade. I don't think you need to upgrade if you're doing something else. 15 Pro is still an amazing phone. I think you should stick to it. But if you're coming in from the 12 Pro, definitely a big upgrade. Overall, I think Apple's holding back the technology. They should be giving more. But yeah, let's test this phone out more in the coming videos, and I'll stick to you guys. You stick to me. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching this video.